Hi, wherever you're joining me, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to India Tech Report, a platform dedicated to chronicling and supporting the growth of India's deep tech and climate tech ecosystems, with the occasional segue into other areas of tech entrepreneurship. I'm Hariharakli, and it's time for another edition of the Climate on Monday. So let's get started. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Nitin Gadkari, set out India's sustainable transport vision at the 65th Annual Convention of the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers, the sector's biggest lobby in the country, stressing global alignment on BS7 or Bharat Stage 7 and CAFE norms, which are corporate average fuel efficiency norms, to cut air pollution, according to a press release from the Transport Ministry. Mr. Gadkari highlighted biofuel adoption, the vehicle scrappage policy, and plans to lower logistics costs, while announcing rewards and insurance for road accident helpers to improve road safety and industry sustainability. Separately, the Ministry of Coal hosted a Mumbai road show on coal gasification, highlighting its role in India's energy transition and industrial growth, according to a press release from the ministry. Officials stressed using coal gasification, including underground technologies, to create clean energy, chemicals, and hydrogen while reducing imports and boosting economic self-reliance. The government is scaling R&D, innovation, and private partnerships to ensure safe, sustainable deployment of gasification projects nationwide. JSP Enviro, incubated at the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, has launched and field-proven its BEADS wastewater treatment system in industries in Tamil Nadu, according to a press release from the Press Information Bureau. The technology, which operates anaerobically without electricity or chemicals, reduces sludge and recovers energy. Each 100 meter cube per day installation avoids 80 tons of carbon dioxide annually, promising return on investment in 3 to 4 years, according to the press release. JSP Enviro aims to scale nationwide, unlocking climate and financial gains for manufacturers. Bartronics India has partnered RenewCred, a climate tech startup, to launch blockchain-based carbon credit solutions for Indian farmers, according to a press release. The collaboration will enable more than 40 million rural farmers to earn revenue by adopting sustainable practices verified via drones and blockchain. The move marks Bartronics' pivot from rural fintech to agri and climate tech, aiming to boost rural incomes and climate action. UK money manager M&G's responsAbility investments has raised more than $414 million for its Asia climate strategy, following a $50 million IFC investment, ESG Today reports. The fund targets renewable energy, battery storage, e-mobility, and circular economy solutions, aiming to cut 16 million tons of CO2. With completion near its $500 million goal, it mobilizes capital for Asia's energy transition and offers diversification for institutional investors, according to the report. Berlin-based Vireo Ventures has closed its €50 million electrification Fund 1 to support early-stage startups in Europe's energy transition, Tech Funding News reports. The fund targets pre-seed to Series A companies advancing grid electrification, storage, and decarbonization. Investors range from pension funds to corporates, and the portfolio includes innovators in energy management, storage, and e-mobility, boosting the region's path to net zero. Toronto-based Solenery has raised $750,000 in pre-seed funding to expand its AI platform, which streamlines clean energy adoption for Canadian homeowners and businesses, Clean Energy reports. Solenery delivers local feasibility, savings, and incentives by postal code, connecting users to vetted installers and rebates. The company aims to accelerate Canada's net zero transition by making solar and clean tech adoption more accessible and frictionless. UNICEF is investing in frontier climate tech solutions, focusing on open source and local innovations that protect children from climate change impacts like extreme heat and pollution, the UN's Children's Unit said in a recent post. Its venture fund supports early stage startups using AI, data, and digital tools for health and resilience, aiming for scalable, equitable impact in emerging markets. The initiative also shapes global digital policy on child centered climate action. To end today's brief, Amazon has invited 11 new startups and scale ups to join the second edition of the ClimateTech cohort of the Amazon Sustainability Accelerator, a program designed to accelerate the development of climate breakthrough technologies, the company said in a post last week. The 4-week program combines expert-led workshops, mentoring sessions, and leadership panels. It also gives some participating companies the opportunity to run a pilot with Amazon's European operations. Selected from more than 550 applications, these innovative companies address 3 crucial environmental challenges: energy efficiency, waste reduction, and water management. The selected startups are More Energy from the UK, which is developing flow batteries storing energy in liquid for long-term high-temperature use; Cartesian in Norway, which is making state-changing thermal batteries storing and releasing energy for grid management; Over Easy Solar, also from Norway, which makes lightweight, upright solar panels for buildings unable to use conventional panels; Active Surfaces from the US, making ultra-thin, flexible perovskite solar sheets for quick, material-efficient installations; Omniflow in Portugal, which makes hybrid wind-solar streetlights saving 90% energy, supporting smart city features; Blue Frontier in the US, making air conditioners using liquid desiccant to cut energy use by up to 90%; Shape in Belgium, developing an AI water monitoring solution to reduce leaks and cut consumption in buildings; Solac in Netherlands, developing shipping container-based systems converting atmospheric moisture into drinking water; Nando in Italy, making smart waste monitoring for bins using real-time sensors and cameras to spot contamination; Grey Parrot in the UK, developing an AI vision for real-time waste conveyor analysis and material categorization; and Voila, also in the UK, developing an on-site artificial stomach for food waste, turning it into biogas and hydrogen energy. The Amazon Sustainability Accelerator, launched in 2022, is supported by Founders Intelligence, which is part of the consulting and tech services giant Accenture. Initially focusing on creating more sustainable consumer products, the accelerator has expanded to include climate tech solutions. Including this year's cohort, the program has supported more than 70 companies across 6 cohorts. That's it for today. You can get links to all the headlines in the show notes wherever you get your podcasts. For in-depth conversations with founders, investors, industry leaders, and other stakeholders building India's deep tech and climate tech ecosystems, please listen to my India Tech Report In Conversation podcast. To support my work, please subscribe to my posts at indiatechreport.in if you'd like to get all these in one place. I'm Hari Arakli. Thank you for listening.